Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program where things have gotten strange. So, we've got a new rule. Never load a quick save unless it's been A, in this recording session, and B, you specifically remember when you made that quick save. Because everything went to shit. For both Bobby and myself. Because we both loaded quick saves that were non-existent.
We kind of ran out of fire extinguishers here at the KSP.
So we've done some things.
We've done things.
I synced Bobby's tech tree to my tech tree, and I gave us both some science to make up for the science that we missed, which means we're going to end up getting more science because we're probably going to repeat some experiments. Our Drace probe still exists. It's just in a position it probably shouldn't be in. Because it still has all of basically all those maneuvers and stuff I did last time with this probe still happened, but it's just moved backwards along its new orbit. So now it's in a weird spot. Our other probes are still in position, and I realized that when I was on our Duna probe, that I couldn't figure out why. The problem was that the solar panels weren't extended, but they are.
Okay.
So I maybe hit a button or something and retracted them somewhere along the lines. I don't know. Or they all mysteriously broke off or something for some reason or another. I really don't know. But so that's still good to go. We still have to do all that maneuvers. We're actually pretty far in the past compared to where we were before. I think we're 60 some odd days. We may still be in a window to Duna since we're 60 days in the past, and we're actually not that far behind where the one ship was launched from, but we're probably really not in a window there. Most likely.
Well, I've got robotic parts now.
Robotic parts are pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to head to the Mun. They just want to, get more science. This is what I was planning on doing after I was done with that probe anyways, so I think I'm just going to load up one of our ships here.
I believe I've got... Ooh, I got the extra... Let's see here. We can play with space planes. I got some docking ports. Actually... what do I want to do? What do I want to do now? We got more nose cones than I had before.
You know what? I think I'm going to redesign my lander. I think that's probably a good idea. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. Why are you not reading Delta V properly here? You know what? Let's build it all. Let's start from scratch. New ship. We're gonna go with a new ship here. We're gonna call this the Mun Hopper. All right. We are going to use a lander can as per the norm. So from here, we're going to...
I'm really pissed you were this far ahead of me. That just shows how behind I got.
You spent all that time trying to get it was probe science or something.
Yeah.
From the Mun. And while you were doing that, but while you were doing that, I went to
Minmus.
I did all the biomes on Minmus, basically. Yeah. In basically 2 trips, essentially.
All right.
Which is why that was 1,000 science, so it was a lot. So I want to go to the Mun. I think I'm not even going to worry with the Science Junior because I can't get it in enough biomes, really. Like, I can get one Science Junior, basically. And I think it'll just make my design a lot easier if I entirely ignore the Science Junior. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this guy on here. And then we're going to look for... Let's actually switch this off of compact mode. And we want to switch this to the MUN. So now we're going to put some things on here. So that's like 2600 delta V, which isn't really that much. I would like more than that. Because I would like to go to like... I would like to go to multiple biomes. Maybe we'll use some radial mount engines. Alright, so what's the... That's a pretty good thrust to weight ratio. It's almost 5,000 delta V. That's probably plenty, I would think. Okay, so now we need a landing system for this.
I am debating as to whether or not to build a rover or not.
Where do you plan on using said rover?
I haven't decided yet. Obviously, the MUN or min-miss at the moment.
Well, a thing for thought, and I
Mhm.
know you like the concept of rovers,
I do.
but everything I've heard about rovers from other people who I've watched YouTube. The problem with rovers...
What the hell is YouTube?
I know, right? What is YouTube? I don't even know. The problem with rovers is that the places you're taking them to are big.
Mm-hmm.
And they take a very, very long time to get from one biome to another.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
As we discovered with my 2 episodes ago or something. When I zoomed in into my craft.
Yeah, I mean, like, it takes a really, really long time. And well, you definitely wouldn't want to go to Mimis. Mimis is, I'm pretty sure Mimis's gravity is too low for a rover.
Mm-hmm. I could. Let's see here. Like I want to do something with the robotic parts. I haven't ever. Really
I've been using them
before.
to make the landing gear for landers have a wider base, basically.
Mm-hmm. That's what I gather you can use them for. Either that, or I could make. Actually, here let's have some fun for once in this game. I'm gonna leave the the space plane hangar, and we're gonna go into the VAB, and I'm gonna make a first segment of a space station, because why not?
It wouldn't be a terrible idea to start building some stuff in orbit.
I mean, it's not going to be, fully sustainable, but we can, do we can keep adding on to it.
Yeah, assuming we have docking ports.
I definitely have docking ports. So
I definitely think that's something. Or starting to assemble a ship in orbit.
Yeah.
To send people places might be better than a station per se, because a station itself doesn't really net us much until we have some of those colony modules set up.
Yeah.
But
no. Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. More of a reusable ship, like the main mothership in The Martian. I forget what they call it. except that one used, what do you call it? That one used the, I don't think I have them unlocked. It uses the ion engines. And can you can you leave an engine running and then like go back to the space center?
No.
Yeah, so then you really can't use the ion engines in this case here.
I mean, you could, but it's not really. The thrust to weight ratio is going to be so small, it's not really going to work the way we want it to.
Yeah.
There are some more powerful, more fuel efficient engines the further up in the tech tree we get here, but we're still a ways away from a lot of that stuff.
I have an idea in mind here. So let's start off with. Obviously we got the cupola module. You got to have that.
Okay, so I am building kind of a wide-based lander here. We'll see how this is going to work. I'm not entirely sure. Where are the landing legs? Here we go. Landing legs. Okay, so these need to...
And then...
face in like this, I think. Okay, let's use our remote control thing here. Let's see if we bring these out to here. It seems like a pretty wide base to land on. I like it. I think it'll work. It's kind of like a spider. All right, we'll have to program this. What did I just click on? Close that. Okay, so we're going to call this group landing gear. Okay. We need to... position, okay, we'll call the position 110. We want to edit presets.
So, all right, we want to build this correctly from the first time here. So let's do this intelligently here. I know which is not something you're used to on this YouTube channel.
Add a preset, and then we're gonna add this, and we're gonna take this up to
up here.
0, right?
Do I not have what is like the Kerbal hideaway under? Is that? I guess we really don't necessarily need that because I got the cupola, we got the mobile lab. Mobile lab holds 2, right?
Do we have the mobile lab?
I have the mobile lab. Yeah, mobile lab has 2. I'm talking about the hideaway.
The hideaway?
Yeah.
What the hell's a hideaway?
The hideaway is like a... It holds like 4 Kerbals or 8 Kerbals.
It's not called a hideaway.
It's called like the hitchhiking.
Yeah,
the hitchhiking
the
mod.
thing. Okay, so I think I've got this set right. We will retract those. Okay, so we also need to find a way to attach this whole thing. So we're going to need not that. We're going to need something like this right there, and probably another one like that. This will all just clip back into itself there. There we go. And that should work. The problem is we won't be able to
here it is.
land on that then. Shoot.
All right, so if we attach the hitchhiker storage here, this drops our center of gravity too, and now we can, in theory, right off the base here, support 7 Kerbals. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7 Kerbals. Not that that's...
Do we need to take 7 Kerbals to wherever we're going?
No, we don't. That's why I was kind of debating whether or not it's necessity. I'm kind of...
Because I'm figuring, like,
here.
we'll have a ship in orbit, and then we'll have a lander.
Yeah. I'm kind of working out, like, where to attach. So we definitely want... I can actually add the 2.5 service bay here. Or no. Do I want to... Let's see here. Let's keep going through these pages here. Are these... Oh, yeah. Here... Okay, we got larger ones of these here. So we've got... water, life support. Let's see here. Here we go. I don't think I've ever looked at these before. These might be new. So we got an air filter. This life support module that filters oxygen out of the air, requires filter intake. Rugged vehicular wheels. Focus, Bob. Focus. All right. So we got the water splitter, a life support module that splits water, uses an electrolysis, giving oxygen and waste. Now, do you use the hydrogen as fuel? Water purifier.
I don't think so.
Water purifier large.
Okay, so we've got this thing. It's got plenty of delta V. Switch back to carbon mode here.
Oh.
Switch back to compact mode.
I'm swapping out the mobile lab for the Pioneer module, which is a combination habitat command center and mobile laboratory.
Where's the Pioneer module?
It's in the utility folder here.
Pioneer module. Where is that at? I don't... Oh.
It's on the last page.
Isn't that really big?
Well, it's 2.5 in diameter, just like the cupola module. Actually it's the exact same size as the mobile lab.
Does it weigh more?
Mass 4.5, and the mobile lab is... Oh, look at this! We got a fission reactor. Jeez. Input overload. Oh, mobile lab is going to be under science. Slightly more. It weighs, what are these, metric tons? It weighs, I believe, like 1.1 metric tons more. So all right, so we're going to use this guy, and I need something now here. So this has...
Okay, so we need to... This should be our transfer stage. We gotta ditch the oxidizer out of this because we don't need it. That should work. We're gonna need a fairing. Oh, we should actually probably finish the lander here. Okay, so what do we need on the lander itself? I think we need some science things. So we're gonna go with, like, there's a gravioli detector.
Oh, this is a nuclear power plant on a rocket. That is kind of cool. Actually,
there's a thermometer.
We will send that up separately because that weighs almost 10 metric tons.
It probably needs specific fuel for it to work.
Uranium, which, yeah, we can send up.
Is it worth that, or are you better off just solar panels?
I haven't done the exact math on it. So if I slap this on here, its power output is 770 megawatts.
Okay,
so that can run an awful lot, but anyway, so
well, that's not what I mean. Like, are you, because it's going to cost a lot more delta V to move a big heavy thing and fuel for it versus just slapping solar panels and some batteries on it.
True. You're going to make me pull out a spreadsheet, aren't you? Anyways.
I think those reactors and stuff are mostly for
ground-based units, yeah.
No. Well, some of them, in the Interstellar mod, there's a lot of motors and stuff that use a high amount of electricity to operate. And something like a solar panel doesn't generate enough to do that.
Okay.
Which is what I think a lot of that. I don't know what particular unit you're looking at.
There's 3 nuclear reactors, one for each size.
What are they under?
They're under utility. They're actually the top things here. Well, and there's even a smaller
fission reactor. Trying to figure out what mod this is from. I'm willing to bet this is probably...
It's Kerbal Electric Inc.
That's not the mod name, though.
Well, I
these
know.
mods like to add...
Yeah.
They like to add fake companies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to bet it's the Interstellar mod, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's not stock, that's for sure.
All right, so the air filter is okay. So these are 2.5 here in size.
Okay, we need to pop that off. I need to put
so we got some of the stuff I've never used before. So we've got the large air recycler, a life support recycling module that uses to recycle oxygen from carbon dioxide. It requires water as additional input. Something is telling me the water purifier. Life support recycling module that filters and purifies water, leaving pure drinkable water, rated for up to 8 Kerbals. And it doesn't, so that guy, the water purifier, wow, that is not that big. That is trying to maintain some form of like size uniformity here at the moment. And okay, here's what we're gonna do. So, and I keep saying that, but here's really what we're gonna do. Get me. Do I not have the? I have to have the large fuel tanks. Here we are. Here's the Rocco.
Okay, got that all hooked up. Now I need some struts, but we're at the end of the episode. So if you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.